Hello and a warm welcome to what should be a very enjoyable game of football as we are in the AFC Champions League Elite, the Western Group. Two unbeaten teams, two heavyweights in this competition. It is Al-Sadd hosting Al-Hilal. As we see, they are both flying high towards the top of the standings at the moment. Al-Hilal with 4 wins out of 4. Al-Sadd just 1 place below them. 2 wins and 2 draws so far. Both teams unbeaten. Nice crowd gathering at the Yassin bin Hamad Stadium in Doha. Great atmosphere inside this excellent venue. As I say, not too many empty seats tonight for what promises to be a great game. A couple of reigning champions domestically, both former winners of this competition as well, and certainly they look set, do both Al-Sadd and Al-Hilal, to reach the knockout stages. At the very least, they would expect to go quite some distance in those knockout rounds as well, and looking to ensure they finish as high up the standings as possible, of course. Still plenty of action to come in the group stage of the AFC Champions League Elite. Al-Hilal just dropped down to 3rd place following wins for Al Ali and Al Nassr already in this match day. So they'll be looking to climb back to the top of the pile. Al-Sadd know they can narrow the gap to just 1 point on the visitors today. They can pick up the victory. Plenty of noise and a vibrant atmosphere inside the Yassin bin Hamad Stadium. A lot of expectation for this one from the local fans and a fair few Al-Hilal supporters inside as well. Al-Hilal with one of the most expensively assembled squads, not just in Asian football but anywhere in the world, so wherever they travel, fans want to turn out and see them. There are the visiting players gathered in the tunnel, led by their captain, Salam Al-Dusri. There are a fair few players missing for Al-Sadd today. A number of their, Al-Hilal I should say, a number of their imports not available. Neymar, of course, among those. He is injured once more. Also, no Malcolm or Ruben Neves in the squad today, not even on the bench. They do still have plenty of star names though. Alexander Mitrovic, Joao Cancelo among them. We'll go through the full team news very shortly. Great to see lots of young fans in as well, despite the evening kickoff. And this is a game that everybody wants to take in. The reigning Qatari champions against the reigning Saudi champions. A couple of teams who certainly would see themselves as contenders to go a long way, if not all the way, in this AFC Champions League Elite. Al-Hilal reached the semi-final last season. Al-Sadd only made the group stage, so they're well on track to better that. And this evening's game could well prove to be a bit of a statement of intent for what lies ahead over the remainder of this competition. The atmosphere building nicely as we await the players in the arena at the Yassin bin Hamad Stadium. Impressive tifos welcoming both sets of players. Al-Hilal not lacking support here tonight, despite being the away team. They have fans everywhere they go. Let's go together, indeed. The message on the giant flag. Looking to make it 5 wins out of 5 in the group stage. Al-Sadd unbeaten so far. Aiming to maintain that in what will be their biggest test so far, for sure. Warm welcome between the two coaches. Felix Sanchez from Spain for Al-Sadd, and Jorge Jesus, the Al-Hilal coach, the veteran Portuguese, 70 years old now, but with his passion for the game undimmed. Looking for another trophy to add to his glittering career. They will get 1 or 2 of those more with Al-Hilal. They will face this Al-Sadd team, selected by Felix Sanchez for tonight's game. And the Spanish coach really has rung the changes throughout this AFC Champions League Elite group stage. Only a couple of outfield players have started every game. Willem Huki in defence and Mohamed Kamara in midfield. A number of high-quality subs as well, including the veteran Brazilian Guilherme, the Spanish striker Rafa Mujica. So we will see substitutes playing an important part in this game. The two captains, Salem Al-Dozeri for Al-Hilal, and the key man up front for Al-Sadd, Akram Afif, the 28-year-old, one of the key figures of Qatari football over the last few years. They meet the referee from South Korea, Kim Yong-hyuk. And we look at the Al-Hilal starting 11. As I mentioned, there is no Malcolm today or Ruben Neves. Neymar also absent through injury. We're expecting a back 5 today. 2 very attacking wing-backs, though, is Joao Cancelo and Renan Lodi. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic is among the substitutes. But it will be about providing the ammunition up front for Alexander Mitrovic. 4 goals for him so far. Joint second highest scorer in the competition, along with his captain, Salem Al-Dozeri. He also has 4. Marcos Leonardo, the Brazilian, he will certainly be a factor as well. So much attacking talent in this Al-Hilal lineup. The Saudi team are in fact the best attacking team in the competition. 16 goals in their first 4 games. However, today they're up against the best defensive team, Al-Sadd, only conceding 2. So we get underway, and immediately the long ball will be comfortably dealt with by Yassine Bono. It is very easy to discern immediately. It is a back 3 for Al-Hilal. Not always the way they play, but Jorge Jesus perhaps aware of the threat that Al-Sadd will pose. He's bolstering his back line today, but also you know that the wing-backs will be given plenty of opportunity to get forward. Renan Lodi and João Cancelo. Free kick given there. Challenge on Youssef Attal. Deemed to be a clean one. It is Hassan Al-Tambakti, Kalidou Koulibaly and Al-Braihi. We were the back three for Al-Hilal. It's Felix Sanchez, the Al-Sadd coach. His first season in charge, the former Qatar national team manager. More recently with Ecuador as well, where he led the team into the Copa America last summer before heading to Al-Sadd. Leonardo with the foul. Jorge Jesus not looking too impressed. 70-year-old in his second season of his second spell with Al-Hilal. Boalem Kuki, one of the pillars of the defence for Al-Sadd. Free kick forward, and now a chance from Mohamed Wad. Cut back to the near post. He was not too far away from finding Attal, but I think it had just gone out of play. It had before Mustafa Meshal could cut it back. Closed down. Able to find Al-Tambakti. Game still settling down, really. Not too much of a pattern of play has emerged as yet. The team able to really get a hold of the possession in the early stages. Now Al-Hilal will look to do so, but that's a good challenge on Mitrovic by Moroccan Romain Saiz. Is controlled by Afif. Here's Hassan Al-Tambakti. Koulibaly playing as the central of the back three. It's far too far ahead of João Cancelo, who made his discontent at the pass from Marcos Leonardo plain. Now that's a nice layoff by Attal, and Afif can run. Feeds it out to the left-hand side for Cristo. Cut back to the edge of the area. It's a decent ball. And trying to take it on. There's Attal, but it just runs away from him. Three defenders converging. That was enough for Al-Hilal to deal with it comfortably. Early encouragement, though, for Al-Sadd. Being closed down by Afif, but will find Renan Lodi. Return from Nasser Al-Dusari. Al-Hilal just starting to get hold of the game a little it feels. And here's a run from Salim Al-Dusri. Well broken up though. I think it was Tariq Salman who put his foot in. Helped on by Yusuf. Now in to Mustafa. Continues the run, but Christo can't find him. Challenge by Kamara. Trying to win the ball high up the field. So Al-Dusri well closed down. Now for the first time, João Cancelo can come forward. It's a lovely ball. Picking out Salim. Now worked inside to Mitrovic, who wants to get a shot away, and he just snatches at it and drags it well wide. The first sight of goal for Alexander Mitrovic, combining with his captain Salim Al-Dusri. Didn't connect cleanly though, did he? Dragged it well wide. Barsham, the home team goalkeeper, and ever present in this campaign. Voted the best goalkeeper in the Qatari League last season, which was won by Al Sadd. Here's Cancelo, lovely play. Works it on for Marcos Leonardo. His cross is cut out by Saiz. Sadd will look to break now. Now Kamara with the pass. Into Afif, who looks for Yusuf. Bono well out of his goal. Good anticipation from the keeper, but he can only find Mohamed Wad. And now there's plenty of space for Christo on the run. Christo. Shot is solidly blocked. And Cancelo picks up the pieces. A foul on Marcos Leonardo. So it's with Akram Afif. Atal. Deep delivery. He's going to reach Christo. Wad. Christo again. Promising moments from Al Sadd, and as I say that, it's a loose pass from Kamara and a chance to break now with Salim Al-Dusri. No support ahead of him, so just takes on the shot himself and losing his balance as he hit it. It wasn't the cleanest of connections, but you saw there the rapidness with which Al-Hilal can turn defence into attack. And in fact, that did take a deflection on the way through. And so a corner, the first of the game, as we approach the 10-minute mark. It's an effort from Salim. He will take the corner now, the visiting captain, Mitrovic, making a nuisance of himself in the 6-yard box. Plenty of movement from Al-Tambakti as it's flicked on at the near post and turned in. The opening goal for Al-Hilal from the first corner of the game. And it could not have been a closer range finish. Practically in the goal already. Ali Al-Blahi, as he just scuffed it over the line after the initial flick on at the near post. There's no offside. It will stand. It was a good touch from Mohamed Kano at the near post. And then ghosting in behind The unaware defence. It was Ali Al-Blahi forcing it over the line, and the leading scorers in the AFC Champions League Elite are up and running again. Celebrating with the bench, and getting his first goal of this campaign, the veteran defender. Al-Sadd defence breached. Doesn't happen very often. It's only the third goal they've conceded in this, their fifth game now. Rather self-evident, but clearly the worst way for Al-Sadd to start against a team like Al-Hilal. So dangerous going forward. They're going to have to chase the game now, the hosts. And that, of course, will risk leaving space in behind, and Al-Hilal not the kind of team to sit on a 1-0 lead. They'll be looking for more and more goals. It's the fifth goal for Al-Blahi in his AFC Champions League Elite career. Does get on the score sheet a decent amount of times for a defender. Here they come again. The João Cancelo can go onto either foot, prods it towards the far post, but the header away from Saïs. Give it back to his goalkeeper. Afif. Kamara. Bit of space for Mohamed Wad. Lofted through for Yusuf, who brings it down well on the chest, but that's well defended by Koulibaly. Using his body well to control the situation. A free kick given despite the challenge on Marcos Leonardo, and Al-Sadd can come forward with Afif. Come back with the header away this time. Another clearance as well, up to Mitrovic. Good flick on. And it's Salem on the run again. So smooth when he runs with the ball. Works it out for Cancelo. 6 players forward for Al-Hilal. João Cancelo looking to get to the byline. Cuts back the cross. Mitrovic going down. The referee not interested. Play going on with Salem. Whipping in the cross. It was a dangerous one towards the far post as well. Had to be cleared away for a corner. Let's see, was there a case for a penalty here? Cancelo with the cross. No, I think Mitrovic was looking for that one, as a striker would in the penalty area. He and Tariq Salman running into each other. The VAR official Kim Hee-gon will just review it before confirming to his on-field colleague Kim Yong-kyuk there is no penalty. So we continue. Now the last corner Al-Hilal scored was from the other side. This will be another in-swinger with the left foot this time of Renan Lodi. And it's a good chance for Mitrovic, who's annoyed with himself that he didn't put it away. 6 yards out, Alexander Mitrovic. Not even that, was it? 3 or 4 out. Did have his shirt being tugged a little bit by Salman. Again, those two all over each other, but even so, Mitrovic is so powerful, he was able to rise and get a good connection. And here's a poor pass out from Barsham. Given away though by Mohamed Kano. It's going to be a yellow card for the challenge by Nasser Al-Dusari. Rightly so. Just a blatant grab of the opponent round the waist. Top is going to be too far for Yusuf to run onto. Making just his second start of this AFC Champions League Elite campaign. Yusuf Bilgisak. Now Mitrovic has got a strong case here. He's got a free kick. He wants more action taken. You know what he's saying to the referee, that Kuki was the last man. There's a blatant pull of the shirt. And Mitrovic feels that he was the last defender and that he would have been through on goal. The referee taking a more lenient view, just the free kick, no caution. They are checking a possible red card though, which VAR can do. We can't get involved with yellow cards, but for red, that is reviewable. In this case, though, no further action taken. Further action taken though by Al-Hilal as Cancelo gets in once again. So much threat already, as you would expect. João Cancelo, such a world-class attacking talent. Possibly what saved the defender there, well, Kuki, was that he was still quite wide on the field. It wasn't as though Mitrovic was running right down the middle of the pitch, bearing down on goal. You can see his point though. Another corner. They scored from the first, could have scored from the second. Renan Lodi's delivery this time is punched high away by Barsham. More height than distance. Now Al Sadd can properly clear their lines and they look to send away Habib. It's well covered though by Cancelo, showing not only is he so good coming forward, he's pretty sharp defensively as well when he has to be. Just getting in front of Akram Afif. Vital intervention. Atal gets a cross in, and it was a good ball that travelled a long way across the face of goal, and he'll have a right to ask his teammates why there was no one on the end of it. Now Christo with the delivery, away by Koulibaly, up to Mitrovic, who's so good at holding the ball up. Tangles with Tariq Salman, not for the first time or the last. Now the step over and the shot taken on by Kano. Comes back to the midfielder. Now well intercepted by Kamara, who was not brought down. The referee is allowing play to continue. In general here, he's made it clear from the beginning that he's not going to be giving soft free kicks. It's led to a nice flow to the game. Al Sadd looking to attack down the left with Christo. Skips away, but just too far. As Koulibaly made the challenge. I think there was a touch from the defender here. No. Will be the goal kick. Christo able to get the better of the former Chelsea man there. So 20 minutes played in this key game in the AFC Champions League Elite Western Group. Two unbeaten teams heading into the game. At the moment it's Al-Hilal on the attack again now. Very dangerously pounced upon initially by Salim Al-Dusri. Quite get into a shooting position, but they're looking full of goals again today, the leading scorers in the competition. Have that opener after 10 minutes from Ali Al-Blahi. Threat of more to come. A tough one for Al Sadd to turn this around. That's well worked by Christo though. On to Wad. Held up by Koulibaly, and again the referee continuing the permissive tone that he set from the beginning. Says no foul to the challenge by Koulibaly. Here's Saiss trying to turn himself into a one-man attack, but overruns it. Veteran Moroccan, Romain Saiss. Don't get that far forward in open play too often. Koulibaly. And off by Marcos Leonardo, and now here comes Cancelo again. Looking for Marcos Leonardo in the middle. Important intervention at the near post by Saiss. That's more the kind of thing we're used to seeing him doing. But it is another corner. Work back for Renan Lodi. Cross isn't a good one, but nor is the defending, as it's allowed to travel. Bravo, Tarek will help bring it away. That's a poor ball though. Given away by Yusuf. Both these teams are currently second in their domestic leagues. Al-Hilal actually suffered their first loss of the campaign in Saudi Pro League weekend. 3-2 defeated Al-Khalij. They were 2-0 up, so they'll be smarting from that. Sad. Great run of form with 5 consecutive wins in the league. Let's push them up to second place. So domestic and continental silverware up for grabs for these two teams in the coming months. I certainly feel with Al-Hilal, they would be disappointed with anything other than winning this competition. That's what the squad has been built for. Got to be among the main contenders in the AFC Champions League Elite. Here's Cancelo, lovely ball, almost reaching Marcos Leonardo, but well cut out by Saiss. Helped on here by Mustafa. Carried forward by Atab. Picked up by Nasser. Mitrovic just leaning into the jump of Tarek Salman. Battle between those two ongoing. All over each other from the first whistle. Mohamed Kamara finds Mohamed Wad in a bit of space, and so too Christo. Yusuf is making a run short, wants the ball to feet, instead it goes back to Christo. Wad, only two in the middle. back for Kamara, thinks about the shot, opens up onto his right foot. But that was good work by Nasser Al-Dusari, just using his body to block the path of the run, but in a legal way. And the swift counter-attack now brings it for Mitrovic. Forced back. Layoff from Salim. Doesn't find the front man. Kano to Nasser. Koulibaly, Mitrovic. The goal scorer, Al-Blahi. Again, Al-Blahi given a little space to advance, but gives it away. And Afif now can pick it up. And this is the run down the right-hand side of Yusuf. Not much support. Aware of that, so he just holds it up, gives it back to Afif. Trying to pick up a cute through ball. Well broken up though, and Nasser again doing more tidy work defensively. Renando's ball forward though is clear, it is blocked, and eventually the hasty clearance puts it out for throw. Good pressing from Al Sadd, refusing to allow the visiting team to escape. And looking to create a chance for a leveller, but Tarek is held up by Renan Lodi. Again, they bite quickly into the challenge to win it back, though. Afif this time. And here's Wad. To Afif, turning in field. Kamara. Challenge from Al-Tambakti. Back they come once more. And it's Tarek firing it across goal, and just millimetres away from the forehead of Yusuf in the middle. Fizzed past him, maybe grazed against his hair. Fiercely struck cross, flew through. It's given away by Cancelo, and back come Al Sadd again. This has been a good few minutes for the home team, looking to get back on level terms, but Afif has been robbed. And the pass is on for Al-Dusari. To Nasser. They'll slow it down just to establish their shape now. Al-Hilal. Nasser for Renan Lodi. Al Sadd happy to retreat and defend inside their own half. Now Koulibaly looks long. Cancelo's going to pounce on it. It's a chance for João Cancelo, but well challenged. Just as he was about to pull the trigger, it was an excellent recovery by Boualem Khouki. And they've given it away again, though. Well, they're lucky not to have given it away. The way the referee has been allowing the game to go generally today, Yusuf Etal is pretty fortunate that this was whistled as a free kick after the risky pass from Tarek. This was the opportunity for Cancelo. Poor touch from Saiss. Well knocked up by Khouki. Close to the half-hour mark of this game at the Nassim bin Hamad Stadium in Doha. It is Al-Hilal at the moment heading for 5 wins out of 5 in the AFC Champions League Elite. Early goal from a corner from Ali Al-Blahi. There's the visiting team in front, but pause here for an injury to Marcos Leonardo. Caught around the knee. Free kick given by the referee, who has pointed out a couple of times he's generally let the game go. Cancelo was close to making some very painful contact with Mustafa. He's okay, but Lucas Leonardo does need some treatment. Too much in that. Travelling fans in full voice. To enjoy watching their team over the last few months, and exciting times ahead as well for Al-Hilal. Even though they've just suffered their first defeat of the season. Very much in contention for all sorts of silverware. Of course, the weekend was their first since April, when they were beaten in the semi-final of last season's Champions League by Al-Hilal. Competing in the FIFA Club World Cup next June in the United States. Al-Hilal, well, ruffle a few feathers in that competition, and then he may well be Asian champions as well, as Bono has to come out with his goal to clear. Tussle for possession results in the end Al-Tambakti backing it away. Of course, Leonardo wanted a yellow card, but instead Cancelo gets quickly on with the game. And Salem able to force his way through. Chasing Asif, two captains up against each other. Just with a look over the shoulder, as he was aware the challenge was coming. Well, to find Kamara. Back to Afif. Youssef Attal having a run at Renan Lodi. Back inside to Afif. Cristo just made a run into the area, but just didn't come. More patient build-up. Al Sadd have had plenty of moments of pressure, but no clear chances yet. AFC Bono hasn't been forced into a save as yet. Lacking threat though, Al Sadd. Here they are progressing again. Attal on to the run of Tarek. And force his way through, and Lodi can clear. Well, back again though by the home team. Afif. Tarek. Cristo leaves it for Attal. Kamara takes on, I think, a shot, which is so bad it ends up as a throw-in. Maybe not the best option to finish the move by Mohamed Kamara. Cancelo can't control. Al Sadd want to get on with the game quickly. In the end, though, Wad says, slow it down, I'll take it. Minutes to play before half-time. Al Sadd again around the final third, where they've spent a lot of time being able to penetrate the penalty area yet. Cristo opening it up this time for Attal. One-on-one with Lodi, goes to shoot, and it is an effort on target finally for Bono to save. very routine stop for him, as Atal did not get any power on it. Well worth a shot. Should give them some confidence that they're getting closer. The sight of goal for them for the first time. No means being outplayed at all, Al Sadd. They've maybe just had the better of possession. It is, though, Al-Hilal who had more of the chances and on the attack now. Salim. Lodi whips the cross in towards Mitrovic. Well met by Huki. But it's not away, and it's a chance. It still is for Mitrovic, who misses it entirely. Both he and it was Hassan Al-Tambakti who was forward, one of the three centre-backs. Embarrassing fresh air shots from the two of them. The ball was spinning awkwardly, but I won't want to see that again. It does end up as a corner. Salim will deliver. Kano using his teammate as a shield, and now the delivery goes all the way over to Cancelo. He'll whip it into the near post where it's cleared by Cristo. We'll just have a check. Was there a penalty here? Al-Tambakti is being grabbed. And so the referee, Kim Yong-hyuk, just wants confirmation from his VAR assistant, Kim Hee-gon. This shouldn't be further reviewed for a penalty. Let's wait, he says. See, there in the centre of the screen, Al-Tambakti trying to get onto the deep delivery. And the left arm of Yusuf Atal was wrapped around him, but I think there was contact both ways. So no penalty after the quick review. That's the way VAR should work. There's a rant over a possible penalty, have a quick look, but then move on with the game, as we do now. Come back, he's still forward. Here's Renan Lodi. Salim outside him. Whips in the cross towards Mitrovic, who heads it down. And then Marcos Leonardo has it deflected wide by his own teammate. It might have been going wide anyway. But Marcos Leonardo, at least he can smile about it. It might have just been a heroic block by his own man there. Good header down by Mitrovic. Was this going in or was it flashing wide? I think wide. And now quickly to the other end. Here's Cristo. Laying it back, but beyond the run of Fafif. And cleared by Nasser. Just saw the stat on the screen there. Only 6 fouls have been awarded in this first half. That's an indication of how the referee has really encouraged the game to flow. Now it just falls down the left-hand side for Cristo, who's able to keep it in. Trying to trick his way past Al-Tambakti. He does a good job. Stays down. Quite sure what happened there. Cristo did linger over him for a second or so. Not sure if he landed badly on the ball, maybe. This will give us a good indication. Well, that seems to be okay. And does Cristo move in? With a little nibble? Well, he does. That was silly from Cristo, but there was no need for that reaction from Al-Tambakti. Another problem here as well. Could be a muscular issue for Saiss as he's stretched here. Just wonder if he's overextended a groin or a hamstring. If so, that would be a big blow. Felix Sanchez. Instructions to Yusuf, who's leading the line today. He has been a winger often in the past. Yusuf Durisag. But they have lacked that penalty box presence really today. Plenty of possession around the final third, but much penetration. Little pause, just allowing everyone to pause for breath before the final few minutes of the first half. It's been a game that's generally flowed along pretty well. I don't think we're going to have too much stoppage time. It looks as though Saiss is able to continue, which is good news for the Al Sadd defence. He's a key member of it. Battle for possession won by Al Sadd. It's initially Mustafa who brings it forward, but look at this surging run from Koulibaly, who takes a bit of a dive at the end of it. The referee rightly not interested, and so he's out of position now. And they try to exploit that with the ball up to Afif. Koulibaly racing back to get into the defensive line again, as Afif tries to give it to Kamara. It was a little short, but Al Sadd are able to retain possession. Here's Saiss. Kamara for Afif. Helps on towards Yusuf, but well cut out by Al-Blehi. There's a nice pass from Salim. And it's with Marcos Leonardo taking on the shot, and it was heading for the bottom corner before the save from Meshal Barsham. Getting down well with his right hand. This was arrowing in. It wasn't the cleanest of connections from Marcos Leonardo, but was still with real accuracy towards that bottom left corner. See the eyes wide in expectation, and he might have got himself on the score sheet. And Barsham doing well with the save. Another corner though. Sixth of the game for Al-Hilal. They scored from this route early on. Right-footed in swinger. Changed the angle this time for Salim. Plays it short to Renan Lodi. Now Salim. Nasser with a decent delivery, but just beyond Mitrovic. Taken well by Barsham. Final minute of the first half. Time anyway. We have 2, maybe 3 added on. A few attacking options available to Felix Sanchez, the Al Sadd coach, if he wishes to change things in the second half. And Giovanni both on the bench. Two forwards who could offer a little bit more goal threat. That's what Al Sadd have been missing. It's 5 minutes to be added, which I'm not surprised by. Did have that stoppage for the injury to Saiss, a couple of VAR reviews as well. So still a bit of time for Al-Sadd to try and get themselves back on level terms as Saiz sprays it out to Atal. Tarek into Kamara. Afif. Doing a good job of closing him down and not letting him turn towards goal, the Al-Sadd captain. Kano trying to get a foot in but can't win it back. Saiz now. Mitrovic closing down Barsham. We didn't have much time to deal with the ball there. Did well, as does Tarek, to win the free kick. Put down by Salim. Very calmly done by Guki. Now looks to loft it down the right-hand side. Brought down by Atal. So moving away from Lodi. Movement forward from Cristo. Now it goes to him down the left channel. Excellent defending though by Al-Tambakti. Cancelo gives it away, and it's Yusuf taking on the shot. Not a bad effort, just too much height as it flies over the bar, but it did not open up for him after the sloppy play for once from Cancelo. Game management going on from Al-Hilal now, just taking a few seconds off the clock as Bono finally sets it down. Just the one save so far for Yassine Bono. It's a pretty straightforward one as well, the half-hit shot from Atal. Flick on here from Kano, halfway away by Saiz. Again forward, but it's beyond Cristo. Cancelo inside. Really well done by Nasser Al-Dusuri, and he finds Marcos Leonardo. The cross to the far post is going to find Renan Lodi. Plenty of blue shirts forward. Nasser here, just misreading the intentions of Renan Lodi, who held his run, wanting the return pass to feet rather than into his stride. And he breaks down. Under a minute before the break. Enough time for Al-Sadd to come forward with their captain, Akram Afif. Held up, but legally so. Disbelieving that there was no whistle there. The play does go on, and that will allow Mitrovic to step inside. Looks for the pass, and it's not too far away from his skipper. Salim couldn't quite control that. Saiz in conversation with his goalkeeper, who maybe wanted a controlled clearance rather than hacking it out for a corner. More work for Al-Sadd to do. And Afif has got himself a yellow card because his disbelief at the lack of free kick continued, and he talks himself into a booking. So this will be the final action of the half now. Salim Al-Dusuri will deliver the cross. And they've got Kano on the back of his teammate to try and find space. It's just beyond him. Hacked away in their post. Up towards Afif, battling with Lodi, who steers it back to Bono. And that should do it for the first half. Indeed, there is the whistle. So Al-Hilal will go into the break with the lead. It's been a pretty closely contested game, but it's just been a bit more cutting edge from the visitors, particularly threatening from set pieces. And the corner after 10 minutes, flicked on at the near post by Mohamed Kano and forced home at the far post by Ali Al-Bulahi. That is the difference between the teams. Al-Sadd huffed and puffed, but they haven't created too much. Still very much in the game, though, as we reach the interval at the Yassin bin Hamad Stadium. It's half-time. Al-Sadd 0, Al-Hilal 1.
future of Asian club football shines brightly with the all-new AFC Women's Champions League. For the first time ever, Asia's top 12 women's clubs will converge to showcase their talent and compete for ultimate glory. This is more than just a competition. It is a powerful symbol of innovation and inclusivity, inspiring generations of female athletes to chase their dreams and write their own stories on the pitch. This is the AFC Women's Champions League.
Breaking new ground for women's club football in Asia. 12 best 10s. Chasing greatness. Inspiring generations. In a fierce contested competition. To crown the best in Asia. AFC Women's Champions League.
This is Asia.
The AFC has reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining the highest officiating standards by implementing the Video Assistant Referee (VAR) system across its revamped club structure for the 2024-25 season. The purpose of the VAR will be to rectify clear and obvious mistakes in match-changing situations based on the principles and philosophy of the laws of the game. The VAR team supports the decision-making process in the event of a clear and obvious error or serious missed incident in relation to goal, no goal, penalty, no penalty, direct red card, mistaken identity, when the referee cautions or sends off the wrong player of the offending team. Stationed in the video operations room, the VAR team will have access to all the camera feeds and will automatically check every match incident. In the event of a clear and obvious error, the VAR communicates with the referee immediately, after which the referee will signal a check by pointing to their ear to indicate that the restart of play is can suggest a review, but only the referee can initiate the review by signaling the outline of a TV screen. The referee always makes the final decision, but can be supported by the VAR in two ways. Using the information received from the VAR for factual decisions, or personally reviewing the incident at the referee review area for decisions that require an interpretation.
Welcome back to the Yassin bin Hamad Stadium in Doha. It's second half of this AFC Champions League Elite meeting between Al-Sadd and Al-Hilal. Fast upon us. The visitors with the one-goal lead at the break. The corner converted from close range by Ali Ulblehi. After just 10 minutes, he's given the visitors from Saudi Arabia the lead. Al-Sadd, though, have been very much in the game. And we've been looking to claim at least a point in the next 45 minutes or so. Felix Sanchez's men not yet back out on the field. Al-Hilal ready for the second half. So out come the home team. Al-Sadd applauded back onto the field by their supporters. A sea of white in the stands at the Yassin bin Hamad Stadium. As you can see there, Akram Afif is still complaining to the referee about a free kick he didn't get in the first half that led to him getting a booking for dissent. Bit of housekeeping needed by Al-Tambakti before this second half can get underway. So it is Al-Hilal who resume the action here. Got the game exactly where they want it, with the advantage. And the longer it stays at 1-0, the more it will open up for them to push for a second, which they undoubtedly will do. Imagine this game finishing at 1-0. Very few Al-Hilal games do. Such a free-scoring team. They certainly got every incentive to push for the win here, as they look to stay perfect in the AFC Champions League Elite. There's a missed kick clearance by Barshan, but no harm done as it falls kindly. Just a reminder, Al-Sadd with 2 wins and 2 draws from their first 4 games, so they're on 8 points, 4 behind Al-Hilal at kickoff with 12 points. They dropped down to 3rd after wins already in this match day for Al Nassr and Al Ali. And if Al-Hilal do claim the 3 points here, they'll be back in 1st place. Cristo trying to run down the left-hand side. I don't think he's been able to keep that in. He'll come back with his appeals for a throw-in. Approved by the linesman. Jorge Jesus, the vastly experienced coach, 70 years old. He's won so many trophies over the course of his career. Marcos Leonardo going down here. He'll be okay. Just got a bit of a knee on the side from Saiz. As I was saying, with Jorge Jesus, he's already been crowned a continental champion. The Al-Hilal coach won the Copa Libertadores in South America with Flamengo 5 years ago. So he's already a South American champion, looking to become an Asian champion as well in the next few months. Many would argue against his chances of doing that with Al-Hilal. Something they've shown today is that good defensive ability. They've really limited Al-Sadd to scraps around goal, despite the home team having plenty of possession. They weren't able to do much with it. Al-Hilal's good defensive shape. Here they are on the ball with Cano. He's making his first start, the midfielder, in the AFC Champions League Elite. Had made 3 sub-appearances before today. With Ruben Neves out, he's elevated today to the starting lineup. There's a loose touch though by Nasser. Koulibaly can tidy up. Goal scorer Al-Blaihi. Now Renan Lodi. Al-Blaihi again. Challenged by Natal. Second half not really got going yet. Rather tentative. Teams just playing with a bit of caution at the moment, playing within themselves, making sure they keep their shape. As Cancelo now looks for Mitrovic, who sprints away down the right. And he's able to advance. Brilliant run from Mitrovic. Can he find a teammate? He can't because of the excellent block from Saiz. It was very much needed by Al-Sadd. Mitrovic had a couple of options in the middle. Couldn't find either of them. Really excellent run. Here's Cristo. Afif. Wad. Akram Afif again. This is the kind of possession that we saw a lot of from Al-Sadd in the first half. To keep the ball outside the penalty area of Al-Hilal, but not make any further progress than that. Got a free kick now, though, as Yusuf was just pulled down as he looked to turn onto the through ball. They haven't had many of these set-piece opportunities. In the first half, there were 7 corners for Al-Hilal, but none for Al-Sadd. So they want to make the most of this one. Afif. And Mustafa Meshal over the ball. It's going to be Afif. Headed away by Cancelo, out to Kamara. Very nonchalantly dealt with. I think that was Cano. Just controlled the ball inside his own penalty area and candidly laid it back to the keeper. Very good defensive work from Al-Hilal. For Afif. Closed down by Koulibaly, who's just out of position now, but it's well covered by Al-Blehi. Left-sided of the three centre-backs for Al-Hilal. Back line that is being strong today, but now being tested. Kamara looking for Cristo, who wasn't expecting it. Able to find it back to Kamara, and now Cristo again. Afif. Ward with the cross, that's well grabbed by Bono. And he looks to instantly launch a counter-attack with a long ball up to Mitrovic, but three defenders surrounding him. Al-Sad looking to come forward again, trying to build some momentum here. Now with Youssef Atal. Running into a wall of defenders, he's forced back to Kamara. Again, they don't have that penalty box presence, so there's nobody in the middle. Now the run being made by Mustafa. Back for Afif, it's going to open up for a shot. Afif just wide. I think there might have been a fingertip on it from Bono. It was hit well by the captain, and it was really good save by Bono. That was sneaking into the near post, I think. And Bono would have been expecting a shot to the other corner. Afif trying to surprise him inside the near post, but the keeper got down really well. But that is the closest that Al-Sad have come. So encouragement for the home team and their fans, because now they the corner that's worked short. Now the delivery towards the far post. Huki heads down, Bono quickly off his line. And more good goalkeeping by the Moroccan international, who kept his team in front with that excellent save to deny Akram Afif. It was the first time they've been able to find him with space around the edge of the penalty area. Generally, Afif has been really well closed down whenever he moves within sight of the visiting goal, but not on that occasion. Back to the other end now, though, with João Cancelo looking for Marcos Leonardo. That's well dealt with by Saiz. Let's increase the volume, though, inside the stadium, that attempt from Afif. Al-Sad fans still believing they can get something out of this game. It's offside, which is why Afif doesn't even bother trying running after it. Wanted the pass a little earlier. Jorge Jesus seems to be preparing his first substitutions. Into the second half. That's given away. And here's Cristo. Afif again. Now Kamara. Can he shoot? He can. It's well blocked. I think it was Nasser El Dousari. He's done a lot of good work. He's a defensive midfielder today. Shot from Kamara, not allowed to travel very far. There's the Malian midfielder again, back to Kuki. And now, is this onside? Atal with the cross that Bono had good awareness just to duck away from. And in fact, it wouldn't have mattered because it was offside. Yeah, Atal just going a fraction early. Seems to be a problem here, though, for Bono. up his shirt there as though it's a problem with the ribs, maybe under the arm. Don't recall seeing any contact for Bono. Could have led to a problem there. Bit of the magic spray hopefully will do the job. This was the save that he made. Maybe this is how he hurt himself, landing awkwardly as he flung himself quickly to his right, got down and a full stretch tipped it away. Did really well. Yassine Bono, certainly one of the top goalkeepers in the world. Moroccan international, really came to prominence in Spain, in La Liga during his time, particularly with Sevilla. And on the international stage as well with Morocco. Whom he's won more than 70 caps. That's the visiting captain who's down. Salam El Dousari. Just blocked off by Tarek Salman. Something we see a lot in football these days. Defenders making off-the-ball blocks to prevent opponents from running into dangerous positions. It's something that in due course the lawmakers will have a closer look at. Down on. I've seen defenders generally get away with it. No intent to play the ball, just block a run. Often physically as well. There's a strong challenge by Kamara, who initially thought no whistle was forthcoming, but actually there was. Well, the referee did allow quite a lot to go in the first half, challenges like that. No luck for Kamara on this occasion. Ablahi back to Nasser and Bono. Ablahi. Salem to be undamaged by that challenge a minute ago, that quite a quick bit of treatment. Al-Hilal have done a good job of just quietening the game down again now in the last 3 or 4 minutes, since that flurry of pressure from Al-Sad and the chance for Akram Afif, taking the sting out of the game successfully as we reach the hour mark. João Cancelo. Nasser floating it over the top, looking for the run of Lodi. Skips away. Pulls back by Yusuf. Salem inside nicely, and there's a great cross, and Mitrovic! I think he just grazed the top of the crossbar there with the powerful stretching shot. It was an excellent cross from Nasser to the far post, exactly where Mitrovic wanted to attack it. Can't blame the striker there, he was stretching to get there, hit it very well. It did just hit the top of the bar. Back they come though, and it's Marcos Leonardo. Solidly blocked by Saiz, but Al-Hilal baring their teeth again. After a pretty quiet start to the second half in an attacking sense from them. Here's Cano, back to Cancelo. Good cross, doesn't quite find Mitrovic. It won't be a corner. Just kept in by Mohamed Wad. Cancelo with the throw. Mitrovic chests it back towards him. For another throw. No changes made yet by either coach. More impetus for the home team to change things, of course, with the game there to be chased. Now here's a good pass, and it's a deep cross from Al-Tambakti that will be met by Lodi. And now, which way the referee giving this? He's seen it in favour of Al-Sadd. Lodi just held his run and felt that he had been fouled as he drew the contact from behind. And the referee seeing it the other way. Here's Lodi, just knew what was coming, waited for the challenge. Oof, and then he did flick up his foot into the face of Yusuf Attal. Not sure there was any intent here, but it was pretty heavy contact with the studs around the chin of the Algerian. That's why the decision has gone the way of Al-Sadd, and there is a check from the VAR official Kim Hee-gon to see whether that was deliberate contact from Renan Lodi. The high foot as he went down. I think it all happened so quickly, there wasn't much he could do to get out of the way, and there's no further action. Oh, now it falls almost for Yusuf, it might still. Lovely change of feet, and the shot is not a bad one. It's curling off target from Yusuf Abdur-Risaq. It was being well closed down by Al-Blehi. Kicks long, but Al-Sadd win it back, and here's Christo. Waiting for support, has it on the right-hand side from Attal. Challenge coming from behind, goes for goal. Very ambitious shot from 30 yards or so, and I don't know if he was caught on his calf as he got the shot away. He was being closed down by Salem from behind, or maybe just a touch of cramp there. The force that he imparted on the ball. Changes are imminent. That's Giovanni getting the instructions from his coach. Looks like Adam Aunas is also coming on. Giovanni, the young Brazilian forward, only 20 years of age. And Al-Hilal coach Jorge Jesus also turning to his bench. And what a luxury to be able to bring on Sergej Milenkovic-Savic. Marcos Leonardo sacrificed, so nominally a defensive change with a more box-to-box midfielder coming on with Milenkovic-Savic. Replacing the forward Marcos Leonardo, but Milenkovic-Savic does attack the penalty area very well, and it's actually going to be a triple change from Al-Sadd. First to make way is Yusuf. Christo also, and finally Yusuf Attal. So they are the three players heading off, and coming on it's Giovanni, Unas and Otavio. So a couple of Brazilians introduced. Paulo Otavio plays on the left-hand side. It's where he's headed now with Unas, the Algerian, on the right, and Giovanni going through the middle. So Giovanni leading the line now. Here is Ottavio in that left wing position that he's been brought into. Unas, for his captain, but it's beyond the run of Afif. So a clear front four now for Al Sadd. Giovanni through the middle, Unas and Ottavio, the substitutes on the wings, and Afif roaming wherever he feels that he can do the most damage. 3/4 of the way through the game. Still that early set-piece goal from Al-Balehi. The difference between the teams. Giovanni, he's onside. Koulibaly meets him. Defensive intervention. Here's Ottavio. Back in action, a player who's started 3 of the 5 games for Al Sadd this season in the Champions League Elite. Had to bide his time today to come off the bench. If FIFA had a gamble there and run onto that, they had a chance to get there, but standing still, so Cancelo can clear, but not very well. Straight to Kamara. Cristo on to Afif. Ottavio making the run ahead of him. He wants to take it on himself. The cross isn't bad, and Unas with the header straight at Bono, but what a chance for Adam Unas. The substitute only been on for a couple of minutes, and he ghosted in unmarked here. A free header, centre of goal, and he'll be disappointed. He headed it straight at Yassine Bono. Really good opportunity for Unas, making just his second appearance in the competition off the bench. The Algerian international really should have done better from that position. Now they come forward again. Ottavio, though, runs into the defensive wall, and Cancelo prods it on to Mitrovic. That looks like a foul, says from behind. He got the ball, but he got the man first. Yeah, you leave your feet like that and slide in. It's a free kick every time. Not sure he even got the ball. I think that was a bit generous as a free kick. He's fired goalwards from the halfway line, a cheeky attempt that Barsham was just about equal to. Trying to catch him unawares. Now here's Unas. Good run. Feeds it inside to Giovanni. Giovanni with Afif outside him. 3 in the middle. It's an equalising goal. Al Sadd back on level terms, and it is Ottavio who drifted in field from his left wing position and met the cross from Afif with the simple close range finish. And Al Sadd fans can celebrate their team back on level terms. Well, they've stepped up their goal threat in the second half, and a couple of chances were repelled by Bono, but nothing he could do here. Good work by the sub Giovanni, and I don't think there's any question of offside. I think Al-Blehi was the last defender playing them on. A well-timed run to the near post, and Otavio could finish from close range. They are checking that it wasn't offside. My instinct from that replay was that he was okay. We'll have that confirmed soon enough. And indeed, it does count. So Otavio, with his first goal, not just this season, but in the competition. It's his second year with Al-Sadd, the former Wolfsburg defender. He was really playing as a winger today, being thrust forward into a more attacking role, and reward for Al-Sadd for the chances they created in the second half. Al-Hilal will not take that lying down though. Got a good final 20 minutes set up here. Al-Sadd with the momentum to try to go on and win it. Al-Hilal with plenty of firepower as well. They won't just settle for a point. And all credit to Felix Sanchez, the Al-Sadd coach. One substitute was the catalyst for the move, another finished it, and here's the third, who could have scored himself a couple of minutes earlier, Unas. Now he's made contact with Salem, but play going on, and it's Afif again. A good run from Wad into the near post. I think he hit the near post, did he, there, with the driven effort. Was this into the woodwork? It was off the arm of Bono, behind for a corner. Al-Sadd pushing again. Look at the fans. And Afif geeing them up for even more noise as they look to turn a 1-0 deficit into a 2-1 lead. He will take the corner, the captain. Plenty of movement around Bono in the 6-yard box. And it's just flicked away by Milinkovic-Savic, who's not touched the ball, I don't think, in an attacking sense since he came on. It's all Al-Sadd at the moment. And they have another corner. Unas will deliver. Bono punches with good distance as far as Wad. He can find Afif. Taking on Cancelo, steps onto his right foot, drills it. Bono pushes it away as far as Unas. Nice change back onto his right foot. Excellent challenge from Renan Lodi. And Al-Hilal survive and break. Headed on by Milinkovic-Savic to Mitrovic, who looks to release Salem, but that's well defended. Otavio, the goal scorer, doing good work at the other end. Here's the evasive action taken by Bono, and the cross shot from Afif. It's been a really enjoyable game. As we move into the last 15 minutes, it's very much in the balance. It's Al-Sadd with all the momentum coming forward again. There's real purpose about the way they're attacking this game now, far more than there was in the first half, where they had their moments coming forward, but it was a little tentative, lacking conviction. There's a real spark about them now, and here's Unas taking on Lodi. Track back by Nasser, the expense of the throw, which they take quickly to get on with the game. Afif. Kamara taking a risk, but turning well. And Wad can open it up for Otavio. Crossfield looking for Unas. Lodi with the header away. All the noise from the home fans now. Sizable contingent travelling Al-Hilal fans silenced as Al-Sadd keep on pushing. Wad was thinking about a shot, instead gives it to Otavio. Good-looking cross, away by Lodi till the edge of the area. Kamara drives it, deflected and just behind. Again they threaten. It was Milinkovic-Savic who got his foot on it. Could have gone anywhere. Pretty well hit by Kamara. And he was hopeful, so hopeful. Not far away. Another corner. Be an out-swinging delivery from Unas. Headed on off the crossbar. So close to taking the lead. Bono was beaten there. And Woodwork wasn't, but they come forward again. I think it was Tariq Salman who attacked the near post and found the fine header, but here comes Mitrovic. Milinkovic-Savic wants it cut back. He finds him. Milinkovic-Savic deflected behind by Wad for the corner. First time Al-Hilal have really attacked for about 15 minutes, and it so nearly saw them retake the lead. This was the moment at the other end. It might have come off the back of Tariq Salman, or his shoulder. But just hitting the crossbar with Bono watching on. Now the corner for Nasser Al-Dusari. Whipped in and a free header for Al-Blehi, who's already scored today. This one he just seemed to miss time. He peeled away well towards the far post, and look at the reaction of his teammates. You knew that could have been the second goal for Al-Hilal, as it could have been a few seconds earlier for Milinkovic-Savic. What an opportunity. So a second change for Al-Hilal, with Abdullah Al-Hamdan coming on. He's a forward. He'll go up alongside Mitrovic as he comes on for Nasser Al-Dusari. And it's Al-Hilal after a sustained period of dominance for Al-Sadd, which included the equaliser and could have included a couple more goals. It's Al-Hilal getting on the control of the game again now, as that's looking for Al-Hamdan. Well defended by Otavio. Milinkovic-Savic hasn't got into the game yet, has he? He had that chance. He didn't really connect with it very well. It was very well found by Mitrovic. Excellent work from him, running down the right, cutting it back, but rather tentatively struck shot from Milinkovic-Savic, who now receives. That's better from him. And as he releases it, he's convinced that he was fouled and that it should be a penalty. Play going on as the cross comes in. The header from Kamara, and it's helped on by Giovanni to Unas, who is quick. And that's well read though by Koulibaly at the expense of a throw. Now let's have a look at this. Milinkovic-Savic, was he fouled as he released the shot? Well, he was caught, you know. He was by Romain Saiz. Look at this. It was clumsy from the defender. It is being checked. Wouldn't be a big surprise if this ends up as a penalty, you know, because Milinkovic-Savic was was caught and lost his balance as a result. Didn't get a clean connection on his shot. Now the challenge from Romain Saiz. There, before he made contact with the ball, it was the left foot of Saiz on his right foot, his standing foot, which therefore unbalanced him. So let's see what the verdict is from the VAR official, Kim Hee-gon. In discussion with the on-field referee, Kim Yong-hyuk, the South Korean officiating team. A big moment in this game, inside the final 10 minutes. Saiz is worried, and understandably so, because he made plenty of contact. For what it's worth, I'd say it's a penalty, but the referee thinks otherwise. That's why it's always such fun to debate these refereeing decisions. The game goes on, no penalty. As I say, I felt there was plenty of contact from Saiz before the ball was struck by Milinkovic-Savic. But they've been given the benefit of the doubt, so Al-Sadd maybe get away with one. Certainly it was a judgment call. It's a heavy pass out for the throw-in. But we've seen enough in the last few minutes to know that Al-Hilal are not just going to shut up shop here. They won't be satisfied with a draw. They want to maintain their 100% record in the AFC Champions League Elite. They need that to stay top of the group, with Al-Ahly having already moved to 5 wins, beating Al Ain earlier in this match day. Win for Al-Ahly coming yesterday. Now it's Giovanni taking on Koulibaly. Standing defending. Made it look easy. And forward they come with Lodi. Forceful run, and he's brought down at the end of it by Unas. So that will be a free kick for Al-Hilal. No doubt about that. Unas couldn't really complain if he got a yellow card for it. There's strong defending, to say the least, from Koulibaly, just brushing aside Giovanni. Will there be another chance for that man, Alexander Mitrovic, not on the score sheet yet today? Not too many games he plays in and stays goalless. As Lodi delivers the free kick, it bounces down, and it's Kano, I think, who had the chance, deflected behind for a corner in the end. It was Mohamed Kano, didn't know too much about it. Deflection there, it just came to him, came off his midriff as he tried to get the shot away. A defensive touch sent it behind for another corner. Cancelo will take it. Looking for Mitrovic, and it's off. I'm not sure who in the end. Maybe Tarek. Mitrovic claiming that he was fouled here as he goes down. It was Al-Blehi again who scored the opener. Mitrovic still arguing the case, but he's not going to have any success with that, I don't think. He's being held from behind by Tarek. Having that kind of physical tussle all game. The fact that Blehi came in behind Mitrovic and got a clear header away. Tensions rising here. Mitrovic and Kamara getting in each other's faces. Neither backing down. And the referee swiftly diffusing that situation. Now we're having another penalty check. Well, I said the last one was a penalty. I'll say this one wasn't. Although there was plenty of contact. Get that kind of contact a lot from corners, and it did reach an Al-Hilal player for a free header. But again, the officials see it differently, and we're probably going to have a penalty. Normally when he goes over to check, it means a change to the original decision. So a second VAR penalty appeal for Al-Hilal in the last 3 or 4 minutes. The first one went against them. This one, for in the middle of the screen there, Tarek grabbing Mitrovic. Is it to be a penalty? Kim Yong-hyuk reviewing the evidence now. We're seeing what he's seeing. He grabs him. Was it within reach for Mitrovic? That's one thing he'll be looking at. Plenty of good angles for the referee to look at. See the left arm of Tarek wrapped up around the waist of Mitrovic. He made his decision. And it's no penalty. So another review that goes against Al-Hilal. That will not improve Mitrovic's mood. The Al Sadd fans can laugh about it. Pretty unusual for a referee to be called over to look at the evidence and then to stick with his original decision. So that took some guts from Kim Yong-hyuk. And of course, whether you agree or not depends whether you're following the whites or the blues. Another of those that could be debated and really could be made either way. Neither penalty appeal was clear-cut for me. Neither given. Al-Hilal coming forward as we reach the 90-minute mark. Let's find out how much is to be added on. A fair few minutes, I would imagine. 10, in fact. So we've got loads of time to go yet. And why not? It's been a fun game. Let's enjoy the remainder of it. Who knows how it will end. Al-Hilal have the momentum at the moment, and here's a run from Al-Hamdan. It comes to Milinkovic-Savic. His cross towards Mitrovic. The header is over the top. But it is certainly Al-Hilal now who have regained the momentum in this. They're the team coming forward with far more menace. Make another couple of changes as well. Renan Lodi will make way for Moteb Al-Harbi. João Cancelo will also head to the bench with Yassir Al-Shaharani. Fifth is down, maybe with a bit of cramp. Well, a pause for breath for both sets of players. It's been a frantic second half. Lots of incident. Lots of chances. We've had the woodwork struck a couple of times. We've had penalty appeals. We've had saves. We've had an equaliser. Milinkovic-Savic is still unhappy about the penalty that wasn't given his way. There are still a couple of substitutions available for Al-Sadd. Felix Sanchez made that triple change around the hour mark, which really did help turn the game towards his team. One of the three substitutes, Paulo Otavio, the man who got the equaliser, is Milinkovic-Savic. And for Moteb, his first touch in that left wing-back position. Away by Milinkovic-Savic. Afif standing strong, continuing the run, looking to combine with Christo. Tambakti keeps it in play, but he gives it straight to Wad. Here's Unas, good turn, well covered by Moteb. It's good defending. Well taken by Moteb in full stride, challenged by Tarek Salman. At the expense of a throw. Al-Hilal continuing to be the main aggressor. With Milinkovic-Savic, Mitrovic and Al-Hamdan all looking to attack the penalty area. Got plenty of goal threat. Here's Kano with the cross, should be the keeper's, and it is. Easily gathered by Barsham. Kamara, 5 minutes of added time remaining. Almost given away by Tarek, but Kamara, very strong work in midfield by him to win it back. And now Wad can release Afif down the left-hand side. Just get the sense from Al-Sadd maybe that they take a draw from here. They've lost the sense of purpose that they were playing with midway through this half, when they had a really strong spell, got the equaliser, could have got another one. Gone into their shell a little bit since then. Al-Hilal certainly haven't, with Salim back here for Kano. Koulibaly. Al-Tambakti, Al-Blehi, Kano, run being made by Al-Hamdan, trying to lay it off to Mitrovic. Tarek with the clearance, but it's all a little uncontrolled at the moment from Al-Sadd. Starting to look like they're hanging on a bit. Salem El-Dousri stepping inside, good run. Oh, a lovely pass for Mitrovic, but it's just beyond him. It was a clever idea. I think it was Milinkovic-Savic who looked for the instant pass after the initial threat from Salem El-Dousri. Putting inside. It was Al-Hamdan, in fact, with the pass for his strike partner, Mitrovic, but didn't quite have the initial turn of pace to get there. Frustration for Jorge Jesus. And you can see by the time that Barsham is taking over this goal kick now. Al-Sad in no hurry. He would be happy just to see the remaining time tick off the clock. Tired forward pass from Tarek. And they've got more work to do now as Al-Hamdan. Well challenged by Tarek. Giovanni. Runs into Al-Blehi. They retreat again. See how quick Al-Sad are to get back into their own half. They're not pushing to win the ball up the field. Here's a good ball though. Into the area for Moteb. They can't find a teammate and it's cleared away for a throw-in. Tarek has gone down here. He has been looking tired in the last few minutes, the right back. He's done a lot of work today, mostly defensively, but he's come forward as well when he can to support the attack down the right. I wonder if he will be the one to make way for Ahmed Suhail. Cramp it is for Tarek. Put in a strong performance, the experienced defender. Yeah, won't be able to continue. Suhail replaces him for the final couple of minutes. More pressure from Al-Hilal, pushing for a winner. Al-Tambakti. Cross is missed initially, then dealt with by Kamara and looking to launch a counter-attack, but well read by Al-Blehi. And here is Al-Hamdan. Yassir. To Al-Hamdan. They need a bit more urgency than this from Al-Hilal. Salim gets it back. Nice return pass. Salim looking for the return from Mitrovic, but it's well broken up. He can't keep it though at the moment, Al-Sad. There's a risk taken by Wad. He does get the free kick though. Well, that will take us to the 100-minute mark. We'll see if the referee's going to add a bit more time to the added time. Probably will, because there has been a substitution within this 10-minute period. So we've probably got a bit more time yet. There's a foul on Moteb. It's just petering out a little now. Al-Sad certainly are happy just to take what they've got. Al-Hilal are the ones pushing, but not with the same conviction that they were a few minutes ago when they were looking to force the lead. I wonder whether that second penalty appeal just took some of their spirits away. I thought they were going to get a penalty when the referee went over to the monitor to review the challenge on Mitrovic, but nothing given. Not really threatened since then. Well worked out by Barsham. Oh, it's risky from Suhail, who gives it away. There is time for Salim Al-Dusri to work it in field. Kano goes down, no foul. Striding forward is Kuki. But he can't keep it, and he's out of position now. As Al-Blehi works it wide. Salim Al-Dusri, men in the middle. Scrambled away by Kuki. Will that do it? Still time going on, and it opens up a chance to shoot for Yassir. Solid defensive block though. All Al-Hilal in the final stages. Salim. Space for Al-Tambakti to advance. Hangs in the cross, keeper comes, and gets there. That's good work by Barsham. Risky, coming way out of his goal to the edge of his area, but he got there and forces it away. Is that the end? No. We reach 102 minutes and still the referee allows us to continue, so probably another minute here. Moteb plays it short for Al-Hamdan. Is it going to reach Yasir? Headed down, almost into the path of Salem. Afif now can clear it away. It's very clever improvisation in the 103rd minute by his own corner flag, but again, Al Sadd, as they haven't in the last 10 minutes or so, can't keep the ball. Yasir. Milinkovic-Savic whips it in. Mitrovic! And he heads it straight at the keeper. What a chance for Mitrovic to win it in the 103rd minute. And he'll be disappointed he sent it straight at Barsham, who made the save with his body. Not over still. Another cross towards Mitrovic. This one is met by the head of Saiz. Mitrovic chest down, and it's still there. Al-Hamdan on the turn, it's blocked. They want a handball. Al-Hamdan again, this time the cross. Mitrovic looking for the far post, but sends it over the bar. And surely that will be it now. Al-Hilal have come so close. Here, the header from Mitrovic, saved by the chest of Barsham on the line. And then, are we going to have a handball? No, I don't think so. I think it was just a block by Saiz. They are checking again a penalty, a third appeal for Al-Hilal. This one for handball. Two previous reviews have gone against Al-Hilal and in favour of Al Sadd, with no penalty awarded. What will we get this time? Drama right until the end. Here it is. Well, it hit him on the hand, but he was using his arm to break his fall, and that therefore should not be a penalty. He was using the ground, and there we have confirmation that is not a penalty, and I think it's the end of the game as well. So drama right until the final whistle. It's been a hugely entertaining game, and it ends with both teams still unbeaten in the Western Group of the AFC Champions League Elite. Al-Hilal took the lead after 10 minutes, a corner converted from close range by Al-Blehi, but Al Sadd came on strong in the second half, had plenty of chances and did get an equaliser through the substitute Paulo Otavio before that final flurry from Al-Hilal. 3 penalty appeals, chances, hit the woodwork, all sorts of drama, but no winner. And so a great game, very enjoyable game, finishes with a point apiece in the Yassin bin Hamad Stadium. It is Al Sadd 1, Al-Hilal 1.